Alright, today we're gonna do some like convenience store food. Like if I'm gonna have a meal and I'm just gonna grab at the convenience store what I would like normally grab. So first off, can't go wrong with the ramen here. So I like spicy stuff, so it's like the bulldog cheese ramen. And it is pretty spicy. And actually, like you can actually do this, like I said before in my last video, you can just make this food at the convenience store and sit there and eat. But since I was talking, I didn't want to like sit inside the convenience store, and it's so hot today. I didn't want to sit outside, so I would just rather come home today, to be honest. All right, so first I'm gonna have this ramen. I'm gonna get that going. Dope. Alright, just gonna let that sit for a few minutes. Let's see if it's on top. There. And actually, I debated upon what I was gonna get today because I like to have my ramen with their dope eggs. And so if they don't, and like you can kind of see they make them like that soft boil style. So they're a little soft on the inside, which I love. So you can just pick these up at the convenience store as well. But if they happen to be like out of them or they're not stocked right then I'll choose something else because I just like to have this with my, have to have it with my ramen, I guess. It's my preferred. But they have tons, like, not just ramen. Like the other thing I really like to get, maybe I'll do another video. And the other thing I really like to get is the, like rice, egg, chicken, kind of like, they're like little, they come in a thing like this. It's kind of hard to explain when I'm trying to think about it. Anyway, so I usually get the egg to go with it, and then for snacks, I get, I might get like a chip. So today, I got two different kinds just to like try them, because one is one that I know that I like, and it's like, you kind of remember this kind of chip. We have that in America, but what we don't have, they really like the roasted corn flavor, so that's pretty good. And then this one I just thought was just like new, but it's like rosé tteokbokki flavored chip, so I just wanted to try it. And then I've been really into these lately. They're these coconut smoothies. It's so hot lately, it really is so hot. I mean, it's not like terrible, it's just hot. Like, it's not as hot and humid as, like, say, Thailand, or if you go, like, somewhere in the south, like Louisiana. Like, it has not gotten that kind of humid. But it's just been, like, really, like, hot. And, like, the sun on the island just really hits different. So just being out in the sun is just, like, really draining. So I discovered these things the other day, and I find them just so refreshing. And honestly, I wasn't the hugest coconut flavor person in the world before moving to Korea. I mean, I'd eat it. Like, if it was in something, I wasn't like, ew, coconut. Like, I'd eat it. And, you know, there are some things where, like, it might be sprinkled in there that I'd be like, oh, you know, pretty good. But if you take the coconut out of it, like, I probably would not care. And it was never, like, my go-to choice of things to, like, drink. And I never, ever, like, would have, like, specifically went out of my way to buy something coconutty. But I don't know if it's just, like I've become accustomed to the taste here, or like what has happened, but I've started to like really enjoy that coconut like life. So they have this coconut smoothie, and then they have like the same brand has like a coconut coffee flavored one, which I also really like. They also have a matcha flavored one, and I'm not down like with matcha. So that one is still just not happening. But yeah, so I would usually do something like this. Looks like this is probably ready about. I don't like my noodles to be too mushy. Would do like a ramen and kind of a snack like that. But I almost just put this garbage in my ramen. I don't really know why. I will say that the spicy, you know, it always sounds like, I will say, like, not everything in Korea is spicy, because not everybody, it's, you know, just like everything else. It's not like all Koreans everywhere like spicy food. Like, some people are not down with that. Not everything here is spicy, but I do feel like if something is going to be made spicy, for people who like spice, like, it's going to be made spicy, you know what I'm saying? So, I think my spice tolerance has really gone up since, like, being here. I like spicy foods beforehand, but I just feel like it's gotten just better and better. Alright. Mix this up. I'm just going to let it sit a little bit longer after I mix it. And then the other thing I like to get is like a dessert kind of thing, like if I'm just having like a full little thing. So today's dessert, since it's hot, I'm letting it sit in the fridge until I'm ready. But it's a mango like mousse cake. I haven't tried this one yet, but I'm looking forward to it. I'm excited. And then I also did get this, because, okay, so a lot of times in the convenience stores, they'll do like a 1-for-1 where you buy one, you can get like another one free, or 2-for-1, buy two, get one free. And I decided I wanted to try like this, and it was a 1-for-2, so there's a berry blush one and a tropical wave one. And so I'm going to try those today. I'm not, like right now, I'm going to drink this first, but like later in the day I'll try those. Maybe I'll tell you if I like it, or maybe I'll open one now just to see if I like it. I don't know. But yeah, so convenience store food here is actually like pretty convenient, you could say. I do really like it. I guess I could maybe next time go for a walk and take you guys like along with, so you guys could see the inside of the convenience store. And actually, real talk, I was gonna do that today because it's so hot. It's not like there's anybody out and about like on the streets, so I would have been able to like walk just fine without really bothering anybody. But I went to the family center today here in Korea, and well, I don't know why I said here in Korea. Obviously I'm in Korea. I could have said like here in like Koche or something. That would make more sense, because then you'd be like, oh, you're there in Korea. But anyway, so I went there today, and when I got back, I realized that my phone was like almost dead. So I decided to charge it while I stopped at the convenience store, and then obviously I couldn't take this with. But I will kind of talk about going. I'm kind of excited about my trek to the family center today, because one, while I was on the bus, I did see 2 of my students, and that's always kind of fun and cute, because it just seems like it just doesn't matter where you are in the world. When students see their teachers, they're always like so surprised that we have like life outside of school. And so right now, like the school is shut down, like everyone's on vacation, it's like vacation time. And my students asked me like, why aren't you at school? And I was like, because it's vacation. Like, I don't live there when the school day is like over, you know, they don't like put up like a tent and I just like stay there or something. I don't know, it was really, really cute. But yeah, I was like, I'm on vacation too. So they're like, so you don't go to school? I was like, no, I don't go to school either when the school's closed. But they were very fascinated about that. See how it's like still kind of soft in the center? Like, I love that. And I'm actually pretty hungry, so I might have 2 eggs. And yeah, so I went to the family center, and the reason why I went to the family center today is because I was signing everybody up for Korean classes. And so I got myself signed up, and then my oldest daughter and my son signed up. But I couldn't sign up my husband yet because like I have a proper Korean phone number and everything, but we never got around to getting one for my husband. And we really have to, because I think I talked about this in the last video, but one of the culture shocks is like the 2-step verification around here is like no joke. And so I can't even make him his account at the family center right now because he has to 2-step verify it. So like sign up, and then they send you like a little text to your phone number saying like, oh yeah, this is really you. I don't know who would try to fake an identity to take school classes. It's not about that, but that's how it is. And you can't use, like, I was like, oh, cool, can I just, like, use my phone number? And it's like, no, like, you can't do that. And I think I said that, I don't remember if I talked about this, but even when I went to go get library cards for my kids in Busan, I, like, signed up for me first, and then I was like, all right, I'm going to do the library cards for the kids. And I went to use my number for the kids because it's, like, their kids. And it was like a no-go. And apparently there's this like site I learned, and I haven't done this yet, I'll have to do this as well. There's this site I learned of that, hold on, I'm gonna open this. Oh my god, sorry. Alright, so these are the ones that are roasted corn flavored. They're good. I like these ones. Anyway, so I went to the library, go to sign up my kids, and sign up my kids for, like, their library card. And I have to do a two-step verification, so I just used my phone number, and it kept going error. So I asked the librarian, like, why is this not working? This is my phone number. And she's like, oh, like, you have to use your child's phone number. And I was like, they don't have a phone number. They're kids. They don't have a cell phone. And she's like, surprise, because, like, literally everyone has cell phones here. All the kids, everyone does. I don't even know. So she was really surprised, and so they do have this website that you can go to if your child does not have a cell phone, and it's like it makes them like this PIN number kind of a thing, and then you put that in, and you verify your child's identity through that. So I've just signed the kids up for that now, so that they can get library cards, but yeah, it's just no joke, the verification. So we got there and we realized that, or I got there and I realized that I couldn't sign Adam up because he didn't have a phone number. But I did not have to have the PIN verification thing for the kids, so that was lucky. And then Babs is just like a little bit, you know, she's still baby. Aggie. She's still baby, so she doesn't really do Korean classes, but halfway through that bite, I realized that was kind of rude. Because ramen's not really an easy thing to like eat and talk with in your mouth. I lost my train of thought because of that ramen. Oh yeah. She's still a baby, so we're gonna do like a different, like, kind of like a kindy thing where she just goes and like sings songs and like plays with friends. She'll pick up the language like that way. But Ember and Nadia will take Korean classes, and oh shoot, I didn't mean to say their names, but pretend you didn't hear that. Oh, maybe I'll be able to use my cool editing skills to edit that out too. I don't know, we'll see. Anyway, they will take their real classes, and then I will also be taking Korean classes. Because I've been trying to learn Korean, but I think it's good to take like a class for real. So I'm excited to start that. And I was like a little bit proud because when I went to go sign up, I had to like, you know, talk, and I did use like a little bit of Korean to, as we were trying to like figure things out and whatnot. And then she made like a call to like somebody who kind of like runs the class. And then she came back to me and said, like, because originally when she asked what class I wanted to take, I said beginner. And then she came back and she was like, oh, I talked to, like, the teacher or whatever, and we think, like, maybe a better fit, just based on this conversation, a better fit would be, like, beginner 3. And I was like, okay, if you want to put me in it. I mean, I know it's still beginner, but still, that just means that I've been learning some things here. And so I was, like, excited and a little bit proud about that. So I will be in beginner 3, so no big deal. Watch Outworld, but I was really, really excited about that. And I am excited to start those classes. And I think my classes start on the 3rd of September, and the kids start at the end of the month. So we will start taking like dedicated Korean classes, everyone. So I'm really, really excited about that. And then I'm also excited because It's August now, so it'll start to get a little bit cooler. Like I said, it's not terrible weather-wise right now here. But it is really hot, and the sun does. It just, like, hits different. It just really, really does. And I've become, like, I was already pretty good about sunscreen, especially with my youngest, because she's so fair-skinned. But even for myself, like, as part of my routine every day, I put on sunscreen on my face. But I have gotten, like, even more vigilant about it, and I just be putting sunscreen everywhere. And actually, like, I'm a total, like, I have it all when I'm here. Like, I put on the sunscreen, I have my UV umbrella, and I walk around the town with my umbrella so I'm not, like, under the sun at all. I have, like, a little handheld fan that I use to, like, keep me kind of cool, especially, like, after you, like, walk to the bus stop, kind of get a little bit sweaty, and I, like, with, like, my fan, cool myself down before I get on the bus, or even sometimes on the bus if the AC's not blowing as hard as I want it to. I also had, like, a hand fan, and I'm so upset because when we moved from Busan to Koje, like, it got lost in the move. I don't know how something like that gets lost in the move. And what I mean by that is, like, it's not like we had a ton of stuff when we moved. I was like, how can anything get, like, lost? And that apartment was definitely cleared out. So it's like, where did this fan go? But I had, like, a cool, like, handheld fan to, like one where you could just, like, pretty lady sort of fan thing. But I don't know where that one went, so I'm gonna have to get another one. But I do full, I mean, I'm like out there. And actually, like, and I have also noticed, like, even like today, like, you know, it's hot out, but you know, you kind of got the sleeves going to, like, keep yourself a little bit more protected from the sun. This is a little bit more airy, so that's good. I don't usually do a whole lot of, like, spaghetti strap kind of stuff out and about. And it's not like, I don't know, I have heard, I'm not saying that the dressing style here isn't a little bit more, like, I don't know if you want to say conservative or modest or how you want to, like, put it, like, covered, because it is, but you also see people who are like, nah, it's not like that's, like, a completely, like, whoa thing to see someone in, like, short shorts or crop tops or anything like that. Like, you definitely can see it. To me, and again, I can only base this off the areas that I've been in, and Korea is an entire country, so obviously different areas might have different social standards or whatever it is. But to me, it kind of just feels like if it's more about, like, your location. Like, if you were going to go to, like, say, like, a Buddhist temple and you wanted to wear, like a crop top and, like, shorter shorts or something like that, then yeah, you might get some looks from that, because it just feels like it's more of, like, a thing of, it feels in their eyes like a bit more disrespectful, like you're going to, like, a Buddhist temple, or you're going to, like, a more serious kind of setting. If you're, you know, downtown shopping or something like that, and you're in, like, a crop top and, like, shorter shorts, like, I don't really think anyone is going to care, because you're just out living your normal people life. It doesn't really seem to care. I've only ever had, one time I was wearing a spaghetti strap where, like, an ajumma or, like, an elderly woman said something to me, but it wasn't, like, a negative thing. It was actually out of, like, concern. She just checked to make sure that I was wearing sunscreen, because she was afraid that the sun would be too, like, harsh, like, on me, since I wasn't, because you'll see people, it does not matter how hot it is, they'll have, like, the full face things, hat, like, skin guards, like, the whole thing. And so I just had, like, a spaghetti strap, like, dress on thing, so she was like, oh, did you make sure to put on sunscreen? And I was like, oh, yeah, I did. And I showed her I had some in my bag, and she was like, okay, like, you're good to go. And so then I carried on with my life. So it wasn't like a thing of, like, oh, why are you wearing spaghetti straps? It was generally, like, she was just concerned that I was going to get sunburnt or something. So I thought that was, honestly, I just thought it was, like, really, really cute. So that's kind of been my experience with that. But yeah, I don't know. I had, like, a pretty cool day today. Going to the family center. I'm excited to get those Korean lessons started. I want to, now that we moved, we have to get new library cards. So I want to get new library cards for the kids. Their school year is going to be starting soon. So I just want to get everything in order so that we can be having kind of those things in place, those classes in place and things like that. And I am really excited about just getting a bit more like settled and things like that. So there are some cool things that are like offered, and I want to kind of be able to do those things. My mom also on like my vacation right now, like a little bit of a summer vacation, and so we have been doing fun things. We went to the Sunset Cafe place, which was really, really dope, and it was like right on the water. Highly recommend. And apparently they shot a show there. And then tomorrow we're gonna go to, my husband and I, my sister have already gone to the Art Immersion Museum in Busan. We're gonna take the kids there, I think, tomorrow. So that will be really cool. And then my birthday's coming up soon, and so I think we're gonna do like a beach day, so I'm excited about that. I'm gonna take a bite of this. I will say this. This one is the cheese flavored one. It's like spicy rating is 4, so it's like one of their highest spices. And I will tell you this, it is actually pretty spicy. Like, ooh, egg. Like, even at the level I'm at now, I mean, it's still spicy. Like, there's definitely spice there. Like, I'm definitely gonna take like a little drink of my coconut water. All right. I'll also try these kind of chips just to see if they're any good. Like I said, they're rose tteokbokki flavored. It's not bad. I like it. I will say, like, it's hard to find. Like, for instance, in America, my favorite chip is a sour cream cheddar chip. Oh, so good. You can't really find that here. The closest I found is like an onion chip, or you can find like a sour cream chip. But the thing about their cheddar flavored things, or their cheese flavored things, I don't know why this is, but all of their like cheese flavored things, like except for like something like this that's supposed to be like spicy, but like their snacks, their chips, stuff like that, it's like a sweet cheese. It's not a savory cheese. It's like a sweet cheese. So you'll see like cheese like flavored like cookies and cheese flavored like sweet kind of stuff. They flavor their, so if you get like a chip that's cheese flavored chip, it's gonna be like a sweeter chip. Like, it tastes sweeter to me. So it's not the same. And I think I will try this. Oh, inspired by BTS. I don't know, they must be doing like a promotion with them or something like that. But I am gonna give this a shot, and I'll just tell you what I think. I usually like berry flavored things, so. Oh, that's pretty good, actually. Yeah, I do like that. I knew I would. I like berry flavored things. But I love at the convenience store getting those like 2-for-1 kind of things. Chef's kiss. That's the best. And I will try that mango kind of dessert thing before I sign off, just so that we can see what that's like. Doesn't it just look so fancy? It's just from the convenience store. You should see what they get up to at Paris Baguette. Oh my god. Strength of 1,000. Oh. Oh, it's kind of like frozen. Ah! There. Alright, awesome. Looks like a little makeup. It does look really pretty. It doesn't taste good though. Because I'll say that, like sometimes they are all about the looks here. Like, it'll look really cool, but it won't like taste as good. I've noticed with their sweets. It is like, look, it does like even on the inside like a little mango. It's kind of cool. That's pretty good. It does taste like mango. So the outside is like a mochi. And on the inside, I don't know if it's a straight ice cream. It's more like a mousse. Yeah. Which it does say, yeah, mousse cake. So the inside is definitely mousse. And then I think instead of a pit, it has a, yes, I am correct. It has a jelly. That is pretty good. Alright, so yeah, so those were some convenience store finds, or kind of like what I can get, or what I do get at the convenience store if I am going to eat like a convenience store meal, is something like this. So go-to's always ramen, bag of chips, and then some sort of drink, and then every once in a while like a tasty, as my sister says, a tasty treat. So the mousse cake is my tasty treat today. And I really, really wish that our convenience stores had the ready-to-go soft-boiled eggs like this. They're like my favorite thing. So much better than a like straight all the way through hard-boiled egg. No, you need like the soft-boiled egg. That's so good. All right, well, I'm gonna finish eating. This is kind of like my update for the week, so I hope you found it a little bit interesting. I'll tell you, I guess, more interesting things, but you can always comment below or just send me, like a comment of something that you think would be kind of interesting. But I think I will try to, in the near future, do some sort of like walking around the town, maybe like a night walk or something, so you can just kind of see the streets, or like the beach or something like that. I don't know, something fun. Whatever I guess comes to mind and I feel interested in shooting that day. But I'm always open to suggestions, so feel free. Alright, goodbye. I'll see you next time.